it's your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be talking about the brand new D'Angelo Russell 50-win co-op reward in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Now, a lot of you guys know I'm not the biggest triple threat online co-op person. I don't really ever play it. And a lot of the reason I don't play it is because a lot of my buddies don't play MyTEAM specifically. Now, when I was in high school, I feel like a lot of us played 2K and we might have even played co-op a lot in MyTEAM. But I mean, the way the game is trending, or even when I was in college, man, but the way the game is trending, a lot of less people I feel like are doing that. But triple threat co-op again, at 10 wins you get a shattered piece that does go for that free Galaxy Opal player. 50 wins you do get a MyTEAM promo pack. 25 wins you do get a Franz Wagner unsellable. And then the 50 win D'Angelo Russell. Now the bigger thing for me is, what do you get in co-op as you go up the rank? So obviously I don't know exactly what it is, but it looks like you get a lot of MT, a deluxe award pack. You got a chance for an unsellable bionic pack that I do believe is going to update soon to the cerebral pack. So is D'Angelo Russell worth grinding for? I guess that's the big question a lot of people are wondering. Well, for me personally, I feel like the point guard position is stacked. And even if you look at my team, SGA, Russell Westbrook, I've got MJ, I've got Clyde, I've got Eddie Jones, I've got Ja Morant, Steph Curry, Jason Kidd, James Harden, Drew Holiday. So many different options. It's tough because where do they fit in? Where does a guy like D'Angelo Russell fit in? And for me, I don't think by himself he's worth grinding for. And again, if you really want to grind for D'Angelo Russell, I think there's a lot of pros to it. Again, you're going to get rewards as you do go up the ranks. You're going to make a lot of MT. You're going to do a lot of things. But it's hard for me to tell you guys a 6'4" point guard at this stage of my team is going to be worth it, especially by the time you get it. You know, I'd say you're not going to get it, right away. You're probably going to get it in a week or two. And by that time, there's probably going to be even more better point guards that are out. And maybe even for free. You look at Russell Westbrook, Drew Holiday, you look at all of the free point guards, heck, Tyrese Halliburton that we've gotten in the last couple of weeks. I don't think that's really going to change a whole lot. I think we're just going to continue to see more and more of these free point guards added to the game. And so, even for me, that's where I'm at. I feel like for me with D'Angelo Russell, I like D'Lo. He did a lot for my Timberwolves when he was on the team, on the squad. And I like D'Lo, and I like, using him in 2K. He's a fun card to use. And I think that's the best way to describe it. Whether you want to grind for D'Angelo Russell or not is, do you want to have fun with D'Lo, or are you content with your point guard position? 50 co-op games, if you have a good squad, really is not a lot of co-op. It says triple threat online co-op. I don't know if you can do it in triple threat offline, but it does look like online co-op. But if you have a good squad, you could probably get it done in 5 or so hours at max. And again, that's not a super long grind for a D'Lo card, especially with the promo pack, especially with the, shatter prize, on the way up, as well as Franz Wagner. Really not the worst case scenario. But at the end of the day, it really just comes down to whether you think it is worth it for you personally or not. That's really what it comes down to. And I don't think worth it is the right option or right way to phrase it. Because for me, for example, worth it means, does the card play? Right, and I think D'Lo for the average person isn't even gonna play over a Drew Holiday. And maybe I'm too high on Drew Holiday, but that's just where I'm at. I think Drew Holiday is better than D'Angelo Russell. So it just comes down to, do you personally want D'Angelo Russell? What is D'Angelo Russell's value for you personally? Because worth it is not really the right words to say. If you play co-op anyways, if co-op's the mode you enjoy playing, awesome. You'll get them along the road. You'll get, some other really good things along the way. You'll get a free promo pack as well, which might be the best part of it, guys. Promo packs by themselves are 45,000 VC. So that by itself might be more worth it than D'Angelo Russell. And that's crazy to say, but that's the honest truth. Now, the only other time I got a promo pack, I pulled an amethyst from it. So don't think just because you got a promo pack that you're going to pull anything crazy. I think I got it from my unlimited ring last week. Just because you get a promo pack doesn't mean it's going to be anything crazy. Doesn't mean it's going to, be beneficial for you guys. But it is something that could possibly help for you guys. Now, as you do grow up or do go up in co-op, maybe you'll be able to knock out these threes. Maybe you can, get these small forward rebounds. Maybe you can get get these power forward assists done. You can maybe get some of these things done. Maybe you can get some of the other, agenda-based grinds out of the way as well. Just thinking of other things that can benefit you guys as you are going up the ranks. Again, co-op I do think is relatively rewarding. So if you do have a good squad, again, every 5 wins, at least up to 50 wins, you are going to get relatively rewarded. And at those 50 wins, you're going to get Lowry marketing as well, which if you have him already, again, you can exchange him, maybe get another deluxe pack or whatever else you want to do. Because like even for me, like this Bionic deluxe pack, I'll get another one the moment I get another Galaxy Opal, and it'll probably be Lowry marketing when I do get to these 50 wins in clutch time online. But for you guys, maybe you can knock that out in triple threat online co-op, right? Get to those 50 wins and use him in the exchange. Just another layer to this thing, right? Because by himself, I don't think D'Angelo Russell is worth it. But with the MT, with the Lowry, with the Franz Wagner, with the promo pack, maybe all of those things in addition to D'Angelo Russell makes it personally worth it for you guys. You guys can see most of these things I'm going to end up grinding. Like even this clutch time online. It's taken me a long time, but I'm going to end up getting Amari Stoudemire. I bet by the end of this thing, I'm going to end up getting Kevin McHale as well. So you can't sit up here and tell me I'm not a grinder, because I am a top grinder. And for me, like even the Trae Young All-Star card, it's such a small thing. But when I get that Trae Young All-Star card, guess what? I'm going to be able to exchange it for the Trae Young I have right now and make some MT off of it. Now, I don't think Trae Young is, super valuable, anything like that. But at the time I'm looking at this, he's 31,000 MT to buy. So when I exchange it, it's probably going to be an extra 10, 15,000 MT when I do get there. Again, might not seem like the biggest deal, but it can add up. So even with like the Pink Diamond Franz Wagner, let's say you have Franz locked into the set for whatever reason. I don't even know when Franz came out. But let's say you have Franz Wagner locked into the set. Well, guess what? That's fine. Because if you have him locked into the set and you don't have the unsellable version of him, then you can turn around and sell your Franz Wagner and make a lot of MT from that. Even for me, like if I go to, I think it's the leap year set. All I gotta do right now all I gotta do right now for this Wild West set is I'd have to buy Marcus Camby and Vlade Divac for 30,000 MT, and then I'd get a random Galaxy Opal. Now, obviously, at this stage, I don't think it's worth it, because I'll probably get Jalen Green, Rashard Lewis, and those cards stink. But that's another thing to think about. Like, again, for the D'Angelo Russell type thing, you'll get Franz Wagner. Maybe you have a lot of these cards already locked in, and then you can lock this thing in, and you never know what you can get from there. So there is a lot of things that do go with it. Obviously, D'Angelo Russell is the main prize, and I think it needs to come down to, do you want D'Angelo Russell on your squad or not? For me, I don't really value it too much. I don't like playing triple threat online co-op that much, so I don't really think it's a necessity for me. It probably would be nice and helpful if I got D'Angelo Russell just for the MT part of things. But for me, I'd rather focus on clutch time online, clutch time offline, really getting my unlimited ring, stuff like that. But let me know your thoughts on the D'Angelo Russell down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.